Put your hands back together for Mr. Patrick Scott. Thank you, thank you. Started off interesting here, guys. How many of you guys like sleeping in the nude? Bunch of freaks, I like it. I like sleeping in the nude too. And you know what? All my roommates and my friends be giving me shit because I like to sleep in the nude, okay? But you know, I guess that's their prerogative since I do sleep on their couch. I think they need to get over it. I have a different kind of lifestyle. Sleeping nude on couch is kind of lifestyle. I haven't thought it through further. You know, but it's a good time. I'm happy to be here. I had a really bad week. My iPod got stolen. Yes, I'm very poor. You know what sucks? Because A, I'm too poor to replace it, and B, some delinquent out there knows just how much Taylor Swift I listen to. It's a lot. Probably too much. But I'm a 26-year-old man who loves Taylor Swift. I'm just putting it out there, guys. I don't like this. I was born this way. I don't like it. I don't like that someday, I have to worry that someday I'm going to get murdered, and I won't have any ID on me, but I will have my iPod on me, and the cops are just going to be standing over my corpse going, well, those look like the bones of a 26-year-old man, but that's clearly the playlist of a 12-year-old girl. Yeah, somebody put out an APB for a 12-year-old girl with stubble. Can't be too many of them out there. I'm pretty, you know. So I'm living in a different place, and I was laying in bed the other day, and I heard a sound I didn't recognize. It was like, boop, boop, boop. And I was like, that doesn't sound like the fire alarm. I wonder if that's the carbon monoxide detector. So I went, okay, Patrick, there's only one way to figure out if this is a carbon monoxide detector. So I went back to bed. Yeah. Because that's how lazy I am, guys. I'm given the choice either dying in my sleep or getting out of bed. I chose dying in my sleep. Seemed a lot easier. Because I'm pretty lazy. Like, I'm so late. Like, this year I took part in No Shave November. And that's just because No Shave November and a moment of silence are the two things you could participate in just by not giving a shit. That's how lazy I am. Not very. I guess that's kind of lazy. I've been trying to lose weight, though. Unsuccessfully. Look like Jonah Hill. Yeah, I've been trying to lose weight, and I started running. And I was talking to one of my friends, and he runs a lot of races, and I asked him, what should I do? Because I'm going to start running races. And he said, okay, in a race, you're not going to win. Look at you, Patrick, you're not going to win. So this is what you got to do. You got to pick 3 people that can't beat you no matter what. We'll call these 3 people your bitches. Okay? And so that's what I did. I was at the starting line deciding who was going to be my bitch. And I noticed everyone around me deciding I was going to be their bitch. Yeah. Really, honestly, you're all laughing at me, but it really hurt my feelings at the time. Because, you know, but I figured it out later. Because if you wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning for the last 6 weeks, you've been training hard, eating right, the last thing you want to do is get beat by that kid from Superbad. He kind of stepped on my joke. Anyway. Everyone knew I looked like Jonah Hill. And it sucks too. So I ran a marathon last year, and I was really feeling good about myself. It was mile 23, and I was hurting, but I was still moving, just still moving. And then this nice middle-aged lady comes up next to me, looks at me, and then starts running as fast as she can and does like a Tiger Woods fist bump. And I'm like, I don't know why. I figured it out too. It's because I'm young but fat. It means that like old people can pass me and feel good about themselves, but it's easy to do. Quite frankly, you know, whatever to that. I'm trying to get in shape, and then so I'm eating right, and I'm on Instagram now because of it. You know, because some people don't like Instagram because people only put pictures of their food up there, but that's why I love Instagram. So I'm on a fucking diet right now, and when you put up a picture of a smothered burrito, I'm looking at that like my new type of porn. Yeah, I was sitting in my apartment the other day just going over my phone, just going like, oh my god, I wish I could get me some of that. And my roommate's like, let me see what you're looking at. He assumed I was looking at pictures of sexy women or something, but no, I just turned my phone to him and said, look, they're dipping churros in chocolate now. You know, like, it wasn't good. And my life hit rock bottom recently. My roommate caught me eating pizza he had thrown in the trash. Pretty bad. But that wasn't rock bottom. Rock bottom's actually 10 minutes later when he caught me putting it in the refrigerator for later. That's why I'm telling jokes. Make me feel better, I guess. Thank you. I like this guy. This guy's so fucking supportive. Good for you bringing him. That's why you're next to a comedian. Very supportive. We need that kind of people. Anyway, digressions. I spent a lot of time on the internet, and I came across this article about this guy. He wanted to wear a turtleneck to his court case. Why do you want to wear a turtleneck? Because he was on trial for murder. He wanted to wear a turtleneck because he had murder tattooed on his throat. Yeah. First of all, I think he's guilty. Second of all, I'm going to question this guy's commitment to murder, you know? Because if you're really fucking into murder, you don't get murder tattooed on your throat. That gives you away as a murderer, thus cutting into your murdering. If you're really into murder, you should get something like, I don't know, one of those stick figure families on there. Those beautiful stick figure families. Because then when you kill somebody, they go like, oh, that guy couldn't have killed him. He's a family man. He's a family man. You know what? Call me, I don't know, not open-minded, but let's just fucking arrest everyone who decides to write murder on their throat permanently. You know? I don't even care if it's on your throat. If it's on your thigh, you get a murder tramp stamp. I think we should be keeping tabs on you. And I know it's not going to affect our world too badly either. Like, if we arrested everyone with murder on their throat, don't worry, your yoga class is going to go on as scheduled. You know? I think we're going to be okay. I did recently, well, I got a lot of open mics, and I hear a lot of guys saying jokes like, don't go to the grocery store, hi man, don't go to the grocery store. Fuck, that's exactly when you should go to the grocery store. Because that store is full of a bunch of delicious looking treats that no one thinks you're a weirdo for wanting to eat. I made the mistake of going to the pet store, hi. Now that store is full of a bunch of delicious looking treats that everyone thinks I'm a weirdo for wanting to eat. Fuck you guys, that shit looks good. Apparently somewhere like 3 years ago, scientists decided that dogs like shit that looks like Oreos and cupcakes, and now I'm high in the aisles freaking out about it. So that's where I'm at, you know, and I just found myself in the aisles like looking at pig ears. Just going like, I can eat this, right? It's just meat, isn't it? It's just pig ears. And some of you don't think that's very tasteful, but whatever. I told that to my friend, he didn't like that either. He said, Patrick, you're weird. And I said, fuck you, man, I've seen you eat Slim Jims. At least if I ate a pig ear, I know there'd be pig in it. You know? I'll give you my impression of the guy at his first day at the Slim Jims factory. He'd be like, oh boss, I just saw a rat fall in the machine. And his boss would just be like, good, there's gonna be meat and a few sticks next week. That's how it would fucking sound. So go suck your dick. Those dog treats look good. Those dog treats look good. It's not all bad things for me. I did go to an Avalanche game. That was a good time for Patrick Scott. It was good. And they had the Zambonis going back and forth on the side of the Zamboni and said, hey, if you want to ride a Zamboni, text Zamboni to 56462. And I really wanted to ride a Zamboni, guys. So I didn't text Zamboni to 56462, but I did text, I'll blow you. Yeah. Because I want that guy who knows how much I want to ride a Zamboni. Unfortunately, I did not get to ride a Zamboni, but I did get a dick pic, guys, so hey. One man's trash, another man's picture of a half-hard dick. Or at least that's what my grandma taught me. Yeah, that one kind of hit. All the weirdos. I can sense where the weirdos are at now because they kind of giggled at that. Anyway, moving forward. I'm at a weird point in my life. I'm 26, so a lot of people around me are having kids, getting married. I had one of my friends come up to me and ask me, Patrick, how do I know when I should get married? And I told her, just imagine if your partner was got into an accident, had to be taken care of, you had to bathe them, had to do everything for them. Would you want to do that? Would you be willing to do that? If the answer is no, then don't get married. If the answer is, yes, I'll do everything for them, I don't care, I love them unconditionally, then don't get married too, because you're delusional. But if the answer is, fuck, I guess I have to, then you should get married, because that's the kind of obligation that makes a relationship work, guys. It's not all happy times. You guys are getting confused by rom-coms that tell you love is all happy and good times, and Drew Barrymore getting someone running out into the middle of the field and telling the whole Yankee Stadium that they love them. That's not love. Love involves poop sometimes. You gotta get used to that. You don't agree with that, but it's gonna happen. If you love somebody, they're gonna poop on you eventually. Whether it's your husband, your wife, your kids, Everyone that's really important in your life is gonna shit on you. Not... Yeah, I don't know where that one is going. Let's give it true for that. I think that's true. I think that's true. I went to school, I've been out of school for like 5 years now, and back when I was in school, me and the foreign exchange student had the same exact pee schedule. And you know, that was 5 years ago. And to this day, if I go pee, I wonder if he's in France peeing too. Yeah. I really like that song, that Jay-Z song, 99 Problems. You know, I don't think it gets the respect it deserves for being a really romantic song. Yeah, because every time Jay-Z says, I've got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one, he's kind of saying, I love you, Beyonce. I like that one. Nobody else does. I'm just so happy, honestly, to be in Fort Collins amongst a bunch of young, attractive people. I'm calling you all young and attractive. Give yourself a hand for being young and attractive. I'd have sex with most of you. Screw that, all of you. Let's all do it anyway. Because I'm from Greeley. We don't get that kind of shit in Greeley, you know? And I hate living in Greeley. I'm originally from Pueblo. And whenever... Not too... No.
Sorry.
Whoa. I like that guy. Whoa. Anyway. Yeah, I was originally from Pueblo. And it sucks because every time I bring up that I'm from Pueblo, everyone in Greeley starts making fun of me. I'm like, hey, Greeley people. You know, people in glass houses shouldn't throw bricks. You know, especially if your glass house smells like shit. Definitely shouldn't rethink that brick throwing, motherfucker. I don't know who I channeled there. Anyway, but I like living in Greeley because, you know, I'm not that guy. You know, I'm rather liberal. I don't like guns. I don't like trucks. I don't like fracking. You know, I don't know anything about fracking, but I know one thing about fracking. Fracking is bad. You know how I know fracking is bad? Because there's commercials telling me fracking is good. That's how I know fracking is bad. You don't need fucking commercial campaigns telling me how you're not evil if you're not fucking evil. The cotton candy people never had to reassure me they're not destroying the environment. But somehow these guys do. I don't know who these commercials are meant for anyway. Like, who's getting fooled by these commercials that say, hey, you know, this isn't bad, so don't worry about it. It's probably the same people that got fooled into thinking Subway is healthy and toe shoes are a good idea. Those people. Those bad people. I don't know where I'm going. I'll leave... What were we at? Okay. I'll leave you with this, everybody. That's what I'll leave you on. I've been watching on TV. I saw this commercial for Jack Daniels. And the whole premise of this commercial was trying to convince you, what if Jack Daniels is a real person? It said things like, Jack Daniels, he was there at CBGB's in '78. Jack Daniels, he was there at the Sunset Strip in '81. Jack Daniels, he was Frank Sinatra's right-hand man. Which is bullshit. Because if Jack Daniels is a real person, that guy wouldn't be a nice guy. If Jack Daniels is a real person, he's been witness so many date rapes and gangbangs, he belongs in jail. He's not a nice guy. That commercial would sound way more honest if it started like this. Jack Daniels, he's the reason why your dad give a fuck about your t-ball games. Jack Daniels, he was that creepy guy in your neighborhood's right-hand man. Jack Daniels, he was there in 2003 when you lost virginity, and there in 2008 when you decided college was for suckers. That's all I have for you guys tonight. My name's Patrick Sky. Y'all have a good night. Give it up for Patrick Scott.